Welcome back. So I'm going to continue this kind of series I started showing the different knots and hitches involved with the two tether. I have my two tether here, and today I'm going to take a look at this hitch. This hitch it's a carabiner that I clipped to my bridge on my saddle, and I have this set up so each tether has its own friction hitch. I can tend those right through the carabiner here, and we're not going to do this whole thing. We're going to just concentrate on this hitch here and not these friction hitches. These are Michoacans. Just going to show the connection to the carabiner, how I tie it. I think I'm going to call it a bull anchor hitch because it has elements of both hitches. So I've got a length of hitch cord here and the carabiner I want to attach it to, and I'm going to start with finding the center, and I'm going to tie a bull hitch here. And put it on the carabiner. At this point, I have the two legs, and I would tie my my friction hitches to each tether, which I'm not going to do for this demonstration. But what I'm going to do is show that after I've done that, I'm going to tie this hitch, finish this hitch here. And to do that, I'll take each working end and I'll pass that into this ring, this top ring of the bull hitch here. So there's one, and then the other. And up here on my right hand, that would be where the hitches, the friction hitches are tied. And I'm going to take the two working ends now and pull them up around through the carabiner, and then I pass them right up, kind of tracing the bull hitch here where it wraps around, and I'm going to pass them up through under the X. So if we look at this now, here's our two original I guess the standing ends of the bull hitch. Then we brought them down through here, these two, and then back up right here. So here's the two ends. And then to finish, I'm going to take the end on the right and pass it through here, pass it through to the left, and then the left, I'll pass it right through to the right, like that. And then starting with these two original legs in the bull hitch, I would tighten that up. I would pull that. So I would just set that way, and then I would pull down here, and if I had to take slack out of it, I would pull these. I'd pull the slack, work the slack up through this way. And lay these how I want them. It's probably going to do, it tends to do this kind of thing here where they find their place like that, but I'll take and pull the ends through, pull them tight, and then set the whole thing. Pull those two, pull these, pull the ends, and that's it. That's the purpose of this knot, was to, because these hitches have the two legs on each one. I wanted a knot that didn't take up too much real estate on the carabiner, and also one that isolated the two sides and isolated each line separately. So no matter how we pull on this, if we pull this one, or we pull this one, or we pull this one, or this one, it doesn't matter. They each hold. Not all knots or hitches will do that for you. Sometimes you'll have one that'll say these two original lines coming out of the bull hitch would hold, but the two back here, if I tied this differently, they would, if I pulled here, this line would pull through, it would slip. So this one eliminates that possibility. And then if you wanted to, I tend to leave my ends long, and I'll tie a stop or not. Doesn't seem to be likely to slip because of the way the bull hitch squeezes the hitch this way, and then the anchor hitch squeezes the bull hitch this way. So it ends up holding itself pretty tight, but then I can break it loose just by working it, or I got a marlin spike I can work in here and pull it apart. But anyway, that's the Apex bull anchor. Thanks for stopping by.